Welcome back, everybody. Continuing our tour of human facial features, I figured today was a good day to talk about mouths. Jumping right in, we are going to be working general to specific and using basic shapes and forms as much as we can. And to clarify, a shape is 2D and a form is 3D. So I'm going to draw in a bad skull here, not my best effort, but just to kind of outline the hinge mechanism of the mouth. You see there. It's similar to, say, like a makeup compact or a clamshell. Another way you might look at it, and this I've seen in other videos, is a hinged cylinder. We see it like this, and if I add some teeth in there, maybe that will clarify the illusion a little bit, but you get the basic idea. So to put one in situ here, I'm building my modified Loomis head, kind of like I did on the previous video with lips and ears, and I'm doing that to put in a mouth here. And you can see I've elongated the cheeks a little bit. They sink in a little bit when the mouth is open, so I can show how the teeth are operating in that space. Tell you what, let's shrink this head down and let's enlarge this mouth and do something kind of like I did with the opening to this video. You can see that mouth shape opening. I'm kind of drawing it from the side, so you can see that the teeth, bottom and top, kind of angle out a little bit as they come forward. I'm designing this a little bit like a bear trap. So you can kind of see it here from the side again, a fuller set of teeth. And I'm layering in some detail, then I'm going to layer that over with some lips, put a little tongue in there for context. But ultimately, if you can draw a bear trap like this, you can draw a mouth. And something you can try for further practice is just try drawing this, just this kind of sideways heart shape. Then try giving it a 3D effect, as I've done here, and then break it up into teeth and try to make those look individualized. There's a shorthand approach that I could apply to this too. This is better suited to smaller scale drawings, i.e. character designs, or drawing closed mouths specifically. So I've drawn this closed mouth here. You can see that kind of crescent shape for the teeth. And then what I'm doing is just layering, putting in some shadow and some little V shapes for the bits of gum showing between the teeth. I would definitely recommend circling back on the lips tutorial I posted the other day, because the lips act as a veil to those V shapes. Drawing a mouth, though, closed is a lot like drawing an eyeball in terms of the shape. I've got this sort of almond or crescent shape, and I'm just adding those shadows in the corners and then those little V shapes along the top and bottom, a couple in the middle to show that there's a separation. And the reason for that is because of line weight. My lines are ultimately thicker than the actual gaps, and not having them gives me a little bit more sheen and glisten to the teeth, and I'm inferring rather than showing direct. And to quickly recap, we've compared mouths to makeup compacts, clams, bear traps. The front teeth, bottom and top, will angle out just a little bit on the mouth. Less is always more, and always work general to specific. And when and if this stops being fun, try something else for a bit, but come back, don't give up, and I'll see you again soon.